As the new president of Bethel, been here for 19 months, I probably have the benefit of some objectivity. Maybe I notice things or hear things that some other folks who've been here a long time wouldn't hear or notice. And one thing I noticed upon my arrival is that there appeared to me to be some ambiguity among our employees about what the alcohol practice standards are. And so the revision is an attempt to move away from ambiguity and have a better common calibration of judgment about our hopes for that. As of today, we are in, think about parentheses. We're inside the brackets. So the board in the middle of January installed the policy clarification. We've not yet implemented it, and we'll do that very soon. In the brackets, the distance between installing it and implementing it is some cycles of conversation with Bethel employees that's respectful. I had one today. We had a group of, I think, maybe 10 employees from all over various departments. We talked through the new language, and which I would emphasize again is a clarification, not a change. And we talked through the principles that are there, and we talked about various scenarios. Would you think that this kind of behavior is in bounds or out of bounds based upon this new language? So that was a respectful move to listen to what concerns they have. And then the next step will be to do the same thing with all 50 supervisors. And those supervisors will then work with their staff that they supervise. That's the process. Once that's done, it'll be officially implemented.
Is there a prospective timeline as of next school year, or when we know these changes will be officially?
More like a couple of weeks.
Do you anticipate any push or petitioning from students for changes in the student lifestyle covenant as a result of these clarifications?
I'm not aware of any. Well, when we talk about lifestyle covenant, are we really talking about alcohol?
Yes, in this particular case.
Yeah, I'm not aware of any need for changes. For example, it's illegal for a person who's under age 21 to consume alcohol anyway. So, our policy gets into things like not being in the presence of alcohol. That doesn't mean Applebee's, but it does mean bars and drinking parties and that kind of thing. So it's a pretty easy case to make that one of the scourges on college students across America is alcohol. I mean, I think students at a Christian college could feel a little grumpy. We talk about the Bethel bubble and is it too conservative? I'd encourage those students to just Google around a little bit at some of the things going on at large campuses. And I don't mean to be alarmist, but if you just read the news, rape and booze. I mean, this is really the way it is. So I think it's a pretty easy case to make that having a conservative abstinence policy for undergraduate students in alcohol is not just being conservative or antiquated, but it's healthy and wise and right. As people graduate from Bethel and live their lives, well, people make choices about that. But it does seem to be responsible for us to maintain the policy we've had. And I'm not aware of a call either by students, staff, or faculty to amend that policy for undergraduate students.